Hi, Toki. Toki and Silent and Baby Doll. Hello, Pupcake. We've got Respect, Little Lovely Rail, Echo. Oh, Mr. H, good to see you here as well. I still love that emoji, Respect. That shit's fucking great. I'm a fan of the lickies. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. I don't know how long this stream will be. What is this? Okay, I can't select it. Let's go ahead and click a new game and find out what happens. Thank you so much, baby. Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Well, I finally become a good girl. You gotta show me. It's not up to me to decide, you know. Baby's a good girl, though. Thank you again for the resubscribe. Oh, so it looks like I have control over the character now. Okay. Cigarettes. 0 remaining. Obviously, I'm supposed to answer the door. But I like to do things a little differently. I like to explore. I can't sleep now. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. I don't look that way. Not anymore. So we're clearly very hurt, very lonely, and are overly sensitive. Let's go and check the front door and see who's knocking. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Fine. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't get hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. I'll see you in the kitchen. What does that mean? A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Well, we're not living in the nicest place. I guess it's time to just go straight to bed. Kombucha. Saves the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. I don't think we need to use that right now. We didn't really do anything. I don't know how much kombucha I'm gonna get. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. I don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. It's beer day. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would leave me alone already. Office. Hall. Kitchen. My neighbor's in my house, somehow. Damn, so it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your two own eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can try to do now is survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 222-070. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you've ever had enough conversation for a day, drink a beer and relax. I see. Okay. Let's check everything else. Storage room. Some boxes. You said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. The soundtrack in this game is good. It evokes sadness and nostalgia. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. McKenna. Neighbor's phone. Why don't we call a neighbor? Talk to his family. Invalid. Okay. I mean, it'd be useful to, you know, make sure my neighbor's not in two places at once. No one will be out on the street at this time. Looking out right now will make me go blind, so I better just go and drink this beer. That beer sure made me sleepy. Time to go to bed. I don't think I hear a soundtrack. Oh, there you go. I wonder why I don't look out that window anymore. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy, after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner, and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Have a good day. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. I guess that's my neighbor's kid. Can I come in? What the fuck? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. I guess not everyone there found my personality palatable. I don't mean anyone any harm. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what can you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to me? Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I'd like to prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might be someone who's not a complete asshole. What do you think, guys? Let them in. Have them leave. Alright, we're gonna let him in. I feel like he could potentially be a good companion. He's a bit creepy looking because he's so tall. But he has fairly good morals and standards, and I feel like if something bad were to happen, he'd at least stand up for himself. And therefore, perhaps stand up for me too. I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Well, oh, there's another person. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be over soon, please. This guy seems a bit strange. I think we should probably have him leave. Just like personality-wise, I don't feel like he'd be a good fit for our sanctuary. Why don't we go and check on our other guests? Execute him on sight. Where's my first guest, though? Maybe I'll get to see them at the end of all this. And then I can check who I feel like checking. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can hear your footsteps on the other side of the door. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then, hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. He's very optimistic, but is that appropriate for the situation? Somehow I don't feel quite right about this guy. Don't bury yourself in your grief. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I think a little bit more of a realistic attitude would suit my sanctuary better. I'm guessing I can't interact with this guy until later. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last night has surpassed average figures. Experts believe this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts can describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm, and don't leave the house during the day. Okay. Let's go and find our little visitor then. Well, our guest. Let's take a look at him. He's an odd-looking fella. Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, Some dove headfirst into the bottom. But me? It was the rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Let me test you here. What did you want to check? Your teeth? You want me to show you your teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Are those perfect white teeth or not? I don't think so, right? What do you guys think? I wouldn't say, I think it'd be more obvious if those were perfect white teeth. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Yeah, I think he's probably not a visitor. I just don't think he is. I probably could have let more people in, but I want them to get along. So I'm gonna find a bunch of realistic people. It seems like I just need to go and drink a beer. Beer made me sleepy. Time to go to bed. Okay. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it'll suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, let me inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? He's obviously a shit. Yeah, I think he should fuck off, probably. So that's how it is then. You turn away an old poor woman in need. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. It was a woman. Couldn't tell. How's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing things, how gnarly they are out here. What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way. I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Rocket launched. Mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival mode. So I need at least 4 people. I'm feeling that one. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harshing mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. I mean, he seems useless, but he also seems harmless. Does the stoner survive in horror movies? I don't see any particular reason not to have this kind of harmless guy in here. It is a fairly good cover for not knowing shit, though. But I could always check him, so. This might be the raddest thing that happened to me like ever. Shaggy lived through all of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I think that's fair. He likes movies, he can entertain himself. I mean, shouldn't be an issue. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Well. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here, never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Angel do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? I just needed a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since this damned business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something, and they need to be put down. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now you ain't a fool, kid, but hell if I'm gonna just shoo them away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Knew you weren't soft, you got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. I've got the stoner, I've got the woodsman, and I've got the tall, sad guy. I feel like this is a good combination for a dream team. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Except for that guy out the window. We're gonna drink the kombucha here and hope for the best. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. The government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Well, let's go talk to our visitors. I'm gonna go check the other guy first. I don't feel like the sad guy's an issue. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger kid. Lived way out in the wilds, no TV, just radio. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home is my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor, sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep? Why are you here then? Hell if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me. He's the reason I gone left my cabin. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? You saw the tall, pale visitor too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If only you knew what I'd done been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you'll hear it all. I'm gonna test you. I want to check your teeth first. Yep, pretty standard. Did not go to a dentist. Yeah, that makes sense. Why don't we go and check his fingernails next? I mean, that looks like dirt, right? Of course my hands are dirty. I spend up my nights digging up varmint. Makes them easier to kill. You should be doing the same, son. I mean, it's kind of suspicious, right? His teeth were kind of strange looking, I suppose. But he does have the fingernail dirt. I don't feel like it doesn't match his character, though. So I think for now, we'll have to find another sign, but we'll keep our eye on this guy. We're just going to let the stoner guy do his own thing. I actually don't even know where he is. Is he... Where is that guy? Is he in the bathroom or something? Oh yeah, he's in the bathroom. Sup, dude. What were you doing before the cataclysm? I was just chilling, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. No more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just flips the same thing. Panic commercial, panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Right. I need to check myself. Check myself? I did not know I could do that. Am I a visitor? Let's call my neighbor. Hey neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. She's my home. I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was just her imagination, but she's not biting. You take care. Alright, well, we used our energy. Time to sleep, I guess. We'll just have to see. This guy's making some weird sounds. He's humming. This guy's just coughing. Singing is very human behavior. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you've got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Yeah, that guy's clearly the antagonist here. Enough fidgeting and stand still. Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared. I don't know if he's dead or abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who's an asshole. Forget it. Look, the important thing now is to find my kids. You should definitely leave. You should go and look for your kids and not stay here. I'll just try to get to my mom's house. I might not make it. I have to. I mean, I'm not going to take care of you, so. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. It's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lets you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a call to intention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. You're so fucking cute, Pumpkin. What are you doing? Why are you here, huh? You want to sit on my lap? Go sit on my lap if you want to. Come on. Come here. You just want to play more, don't you? Go, left hand. Stay. We're all good. Good girl. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay. Time to sleep, I suppose. You needed to hear that, my little baby girl. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. They have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. A new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Well, let's take a look at this guy's eyes. So what's the story? Got me that beer? Yes, have a beer. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping to myself. Then one day this fellow showed up, desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging to let me in. But I ain't gone cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up like he'd seen death himself. No clue how he got that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him that I had a rifle, and that sent the varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I'd never see hair or hide of him again, but later he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. He didn't really say much. Bring the beer and I'll talk. Alright, let me test you. Look at your eyes. They're perfectly white. Let's go and test the eyes of this guy as well. Are things any better here? I won't bother anyone anymore, it's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV, a light flicks on in my mind. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. One day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. I need to test you, your eyes. What are you going to do if one side confirms it, or several? I'm going to go and become a visitor tonight. I'm going to make myself cry by remembering peaceful times. You're hilariously morbid. You can stay there. I really don't think you're a visitor. You obviously have red eyes, so what did you do for work? I was out there living. You get me? Saw this movie once, The Main Guy? It's me. Do factory dudes look happy? Nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. I guess I was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude, when I got it all figured out? Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like, you got a big-ass gun, right? You're just gonna hang it on the wall? Hell no. I'm just going with the flow, same as you. I'm gonna test you. Let's take a look at your teeth first. Check it. Yeah, seems like... Come on, man. Just like to blaze it, you know. There's no point checking your eyes. I already know. Okay, so... The only person I'm suspicious of is Mr. Woodsman. Because he does have the dirt. I think there needs to be more than one side. I feel like everybody's going to take the Woodsman because he's saying he's going to kill the visitors. So he might be a visitor. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. This guy seems pretty reasonable. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Okay. I'm gonna let him take the Woodsman. You've been seeing all the fucking shit going on. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? I'm just curious. But hey, I have a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. You want to hear it? Since everyone else is being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? I'm not keen on having scammers in my house. Oh, I see. You're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Oh, I'm glad I didn't let him in. Hi, let me in. What happened? My Dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. You should leave. But where will I go? I'm so scared. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why does it matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? You open or no? Come in. Come in, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Yeah, we're letting her in because of the scrunkly cat, of course. We can always shoot the girl, but the scrunkly cat is the key to our salvation here. Scrunkly cat mode. Scrunkly. Well, let's see if anyone else comes. Nah. Window. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived yesterday are dead. It looks like there was a massacre. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Well, better stay at home then. Thank you for the follow, Dazzle. Bedroom. Get in here and sleep. Smells like someone died tonight. Okay. Good afternoon. You were watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. FEMA has identified a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. Asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. A report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Your voice sounds less deep today somehow. Wonderful. My balls are sucking themselves in back into my abdomen. Just what I wanted. This is clearly... She killed him. Kitty is here. What more do you need? Why are you here? You keep a place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who cares? This is one of my dead visitor gusts, right? Yeah, I think so. I came out of lurking because of that. Oh, you're welcome. Free thyself from thy lurking. So, I don't see 2 of these guys anymore. Let me call my neighbor, see if he's dead. I think she killed the depressed guy, but that's the best guy she could have killed. Yeah, no. It looks like. My neighbor's dead. His daughter is not my problem. Well, I guess I better start... Ooh, basement. Since when did I have a basement? It's full of... food. Which is pretty great. It's a little bit weird that there's this opening to the ground here. Wouldn't this allow visitors to come straight into my home? Oh, well. A little Skrunkle cat. Oh my goodness, you're scrunkly. Pet the cat. It likes it. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. I'm pretty sure it does. Pick it up. Oh, nice. I'm feeling good about this. You were the best. People can break in, probably. Alright, let's test you here. Let's take a look at your teeth. Perfect white teeth. Yep. And I need to test you. Hands. Scratchy hands. And one last test for you. Your eyes. I have things written in my pupils, see? Tragedy. You live alone, yes. So, how does it feel? I'm gonna put my gun out on her. Don't like the red blood. You spill much every hour of the day. Yet fan it, do you not? Yes or no? Shoot them. That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor Big Idiot. Yeah, of course. Identify a visitor and shoot them. I got the Steam achievement. I'm not wrong about that shit. Anyway, back to bed. Nothing says don't give a fuck like blowing somebody in half and going straight to bed. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine. These procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So you're still holed up in here, I see. What did you think of that white guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fire, and the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. So you ended up all by your lonesome. Didn't work out with anyone, shame. I'll just slip in real quick then. I have a little parting gift for you. Okay. The dude from my house literally just left. Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, have been lost to time. I thought the scrunkly cat would totally count. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. The FEMA guys got me killed. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof of you ever existed begins to fade. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There's no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of the world to begin with. Okay, well, let's give it another go from our save game. We'll just let more people in this time, I guess. I really didn't think we didn't do enough, though, so... We got a plan for FEMA taking all our shit away from us. They took 2 people in a row, and then one of them died in the same night. I lost 3 people in one day. So... I'm gonna test you. Your hands. Has dirt. Okay. Your teeth. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. So everybody's got fucking dirt under their fingernails. It's not really, decisive. He's gonna get taken anyway. We'll just let more random motherfucking people in. Because they'll just die anyway. Howdy. What do you want? I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. Yeah, okay. I sense the energy here is stagnant. So I'm getting new random people. It's kind of cool. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and the Leo are in the 5th house. I see it so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh. I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Come on in. Such a dense, oppressive aura, a shadow. It's strong enough to poison the entire house. I see something. It's a big bearded guy. Does it ring any bells? We need to get rid of them, or the stars will align for disaster. You understand? Fuck. I have to kick someone out to let her in? That's... You should leave. What a tragedy. She doesn't like the lumberjack? Yeah, but... I need more people. You're allowed to come in if you're not trying to kick someone else out. Open it in the middle. Alright, so he has the same thing to say. I should get the cat. Blood red eyes. Yeah, we know that. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Wonderful. Well, let's check your eyes anyway. Surprisingly, they're not red. My pupils. Yeah. What did I want to check? Did I ever check this dude's eyes? I feel like I did. Yeah, okay. Well then. Check my nails. Perfectly clean. I need to let people in tonight, or they're gonna fucking just steal all my boys. Good evening. Why should I trust you? How are you gonna help us? What happens next? I'll take one person. So I should just wait here for something to happen? Yep. Okay, so they're gonna take my stoner boy this time. Walking all the way here really took it out of me, let me tell you. May I pop in and rest a minute? How long were you walking? What really constitutes a long walk anyway? Take yourself, you're at home, yet how many steps have you taken here? Have you been walking for a long time? You must have been, surely. But I've marched through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie. She needs a roof over her head. To lie down and close my eyes peacefully, and air to breathe, I suppose. I don't need for much. It's just boring living by one's lonesome. Come in. I can tell you'll be a very entertaining host. Yeah, just come. It's fine. Let me in. People killed my dad. Our house is on fire. Yeah, you can come in. It's fine. Whatever. What do you want? Create a beer, draw a ham leg. Don't know. Give whatever. How did you find my house? You remind me of someone. Prove that you're a person. Come in. Okay. So somebody's gonna die because of this lady. But I don't care. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, you were watching the news. Hairless armpits. How about you? Oh, dearie me, I'm getting old. Where are you from? Okay, step into the stairwell. Why don't we test you? She should have hairy armpits. If her armpits are fucking hairless, I don't know what that is. I could not tell for the life of me. She has hair there. But I'm pretty sure Maybe it randomizes. Maybe they've changed. Let's check her teeth again. Oh yeah, she's not. It's possible that I'm wrong this time. It might actually change between playthroughs. I think it's actually the granny. What about last inspection? Take someone else. Take the kid. Alright, I'm gonna just ask the granny to go to FEMA. I'm not allowed. Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Okay. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see him. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? For 2 days yonder testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep listening to this guy. Enough, stop fidgeting. I just want a place to sleep. Yeah, just come on in, whatever. Oh my goodness. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. We can finalize an agreement on a later date, backdated appropriately, of course. In lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Do I look like I need a favor? To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn up their nose at good money. Fine, we'll properly settle this later with a full legal contract. You can just come in. It's honestly fine. Whatever. Little Skrunkle. Little Skrunkle. That's its name. Emergency broadcast. The wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts blame abnormally high solar activity. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews have been deployed to contain the blaze. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. I don't think there's anything else in here, but I think to get the best ending, I need to just, like, do whatever it takes to make a cat happy. Hello, lady. I'm gonna give you a FEMA notice. Fine, I'll take it. I want to get rid of you. It's stuffy in here. How's the kid? He's tired like me. He's shy around new people. Okay, you know, you just do your thing, whatever. What a world. What now? We've yet to finalize a rental agreement. How do I do that? You don't have the requisite paperwork on hand. I suggest you find a notary and procure them. Where am I supposed to find a notary? I must insist you use sir and address me with due respect. Whatever you say. You could pretend to be cooperative. You're just a warm body to have in my house. I'm honestly fine with you. I need to check myself. I think I'm not supposed to test anybody, including myself. So I'm just gonna fucking go and drink beer and not give a shit. Nobody's dead yet? Well, that's nice. What if we were the visitor all along? Possible. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. The mycelium told me something very troubling, oh yes. The mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I used to learn to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but let's say the last thing they told me is not good. The Mushroom Festival is drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. Oh, my dear boy, we must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. We can't allow that to happen. We must stop it together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them. They'll tell you what to do. Alright, whatever. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment. Now then, I'll be off. Well, I'll be back once you've got everything sorted. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. It's kind of weird. Good night, Skrunkle. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. A special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they alien? The Walking Dead? Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under the tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb, make haste, my friend. There is no time. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. You're still here, huh? Let's go to the basement. Do I have mushrooms growing? Take. I'll put it in the fridge even though I kind of want to eat it right now. Shouldn't I just eat it? What a weird mushroom. I feel like it says to fucking eat the mushroom, right? It towered high and time is nigh to eat it only if one would try. Yeah, whatever, let's fucking eat it. I'm just gonna be tripping fucking balls now. Time to go to bed or something. I think I need to drink beer. Let's just wash that down with a beer. You should test yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the guy's instructions to not test anybody for 3 days. I think you can do it in the bathroom. I probably should. I guess. Hello. Is this like your house, sir? Yeah. Can I come in or are you gonna leave me? I couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. What are you doing hiding out in basements? Okay, traveling, but I'm broke. Try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. You even got carpet. Whatever. Are you gonna hang out in the basement? Is that your thing? Kids can be visitors too. Yeah, I bet. Totally. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed with a sin. The sun is doing its holy work. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. What'll happen to you? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment. That's why you're still alive. This guy is a fucking maniac. Live deliciously? That's also something the visitor said. I think he should just fuck off. Behold, kombucha, let me in and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward straight from the holy sun itself. Alright. Very good, human. It's fine. I'll take it for the kombucha. Hey, cough cough, can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left for my squad. The rest, the boss wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? There are no more hospitals. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us the slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? I don't need it anyway. You can just throw it away or use it for something else. Alright, useful. I'll get rid of that weird dude. I'm gonna save it. Hope for the best, you know. Smells like someone died tonight. Whoops. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding an incident. A quarantine zone came under attack from an armed individual. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. The bell toll rings for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. That's kind of a weird report. Temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Numerous theories. A individual or a group. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any remains. Okay. You guys are fine. The kid's gone, right? Didn't she have a kid with you? It's kind of weird. She definitely had a kid with her. I think the teenager is the murderer. I guess I'll hand over a FEMA notice to them. She killed the lawyer guy who I really don't give a shit about. Look, this insane guy chilling in the bathroom. I'm not going to read it because it's a bunch of rambling. So why don't we call FEMA and see what's up? We are able to provide consultation services. Please state your question. What am I supposed to do with your ears? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee. What? Avoid contact with water. Nail sign, please refrain from washing your hands. Teeth sign. Fuck. Where did my cigarettes go anyway? Didn't I have some? I think this was the last, day that I don't have to check people. I'll just drink the beer and go to sleep. I mean, I honestly should start checking people, but whatever. Is Skrunkle Cat okay? Where's Skrunkle? I'm sure Skrunkle's just hiding somewhere. How are you feeling? I feel like he's burned to shit. I don't think a visitor would choose to mimic someone who's burned to shit. Well, then again, it's just an infection, isn't it? Here's Skrunkle. 11. We require more subjects. What's going on? Keep resisting and there will be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding multipliers only makes them... Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. When are you going to get rid of them? Just let us do our job. We'll need 2. Just hand over 2 of your residents now. Fine, go for it. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. These 2? Oh yeah, these are the ones that we want to get rid of. And we'll handle the visitors. Thanks. I honestly wanted to get rid of those 2. Oh. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Okay. We are the harbingers of a new faith. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There is no going back. Thank you for the follow, Mincolia. How's it going? Mincolia? Do you want to come in or something? I need not come in. Melancholia. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's an L. Melancholia. So sorry that you're feeling that. My brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. Come here, puppy. Sounds like a tall order. Do you not long for peace? Watch over my people. If one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Okay. I must ask you to rid yourself of inhabitants who shelter here. What? Who? Yeah, whatever, just come in. I have no fucking idea what I just agreed to, but I don't care. Keeping your distance. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? You mean this necklace? That's a good term. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? You already asked your questions, now that's mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one, half-naked. It wasn't wearing any protective armor. I believe you. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. I'm gonna look out the fucking window. Small groups carrying their belongings gather. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. They're moving from the quarantine zones and moving into the former residents' homes. Now the hanging mound looks like a grim welcome sign. Okay. He's not asleep. He should be. Where are your parents? Parents? Don't have any, never did. Are they something we need? What are you looking for? Wrong smell, wrong voice. This house is wrong. Okay. Whatever you say, kid, don't care. You're all good, Melancholia. You do your thing. Due to overcrowding, the agency has made the following decisions. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. A new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report this suspect to the relevant authorities. A special report on dangerous new cult. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Possible ties to visitors themselves. The cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. Oh shit, okay. Don't I have like a bunch of these guys in my house? Okay. Honestly, I don't even know what to do about that guy. I think if he dies, the cult's gonna come and burn my house down, though. Here's a beer. I was keeping myself holed up. Oh wait, I've listened to this already. Enjoy your beer. Oh, I've got hella cultists in here. How long will you be staying? Oh boy, it's just a bunch of random cultist shit. I'm not gonna read all of it to you guys. Okay, why don't we test some of these guys? Photo. You're good, right? Leave alone. I have no fucking clue. Look, if you've got two of them are clean, the other one don't care. Why don't I check my my eyes, my armpits. I should have some hair. Yeah, I'm good. It looks like a rash or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Clean up. That's the fucking worst time. That's like the first time I ever fucking even knew I could take showers. I've noticed a whole bunch of people have that same marking though. Maybe the mushroom I ate provided some sort of immunity or something. No fucking idea. It's getting used to us. Let's pick it up. Yes, you're fucking amazing. You're the best. You little scrunkle. Yes. I had no idea I was supposed to shower. Maybe that's why that kid was just like, by the way, your breath is something to be improved upon. Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the books of smiles. Because these days, what? Did I forget those hints? I have fucking no idea. So goddamn cryptic. Don't give me hints. Tell me what you want. If you want me to do some shit. Some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. If you had seen it, you would have done the same. What did you see? You're better off not knowing. To it, our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. My only mistake was wandering into the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy devouring charred flesh, slowly consuming those blackened coal-like bodies right before my eyes. I wouldn't wish the sight of it on my worst enemy. I can feel that big bearded guy in here. Something's not right with them. I can't explain it, I just know it's not anything else. For your own sake, don't go by the charred bodies at night. Nobody likes my bearded guy. FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. They look like clueless detectives, wondering how he got up there without a ladder. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new, a gamble of sorts? If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. Can you come back later? But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. So it sounds like I don't have, at least, I only have 1 maximum. I probably don't have any visitors. You're there, yes. The feeling is worse now, strange. Is it because of all of this destruction? Do you need help? I've already got all the help I need, I just feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you or her. This happened once before, at the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I never understand what the fuck you're saying. Goodness, I do not wish to scare you, simply thinking out loud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now it's like fog. You have a basement, yes. Something's there beneath the soil, though I can't quite see what. Why do I need it? Goodness, I can't think clearly. In the soil, I see one more thing. Don't jump. Not yet. I should rest. Alright. Is it mushrooms? Maybe. You have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. I feel truly unwell, and I'm not just talking about the gangrene, alas. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one fell gulp. The city's noise clings to me like sweat, the frenzy, the scramble. Men desperately chasing a chance at survival. But out here you've made peace with what's to come. I'd like to die here. Slowly, quietly, truly savor those final moments. How did you get gangrene? A fair question. For now, I shall say this. I once lived with a girl I adored. She changed every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Until the others came, and well, I trust you can surmise the rest. And now I stand here before you alone. I would, but that cultist is already there. They cling to the forlorn thoughts of tomorrow. Would you mind if I stayed close by? I'll wait for death to gather me in her soft embrace. I'll find some shade somewhere, but please don't cast my body aside once my time comes. I guess. Oh, fucking yes. Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Can you open it? Wait a minute, is this the FEMA officer? Did you come for me this time? I don't get it. I'm not with FEMA is because of the uniform. Everyone hates them for what I've seen. For whatever it is they do. People get taken away and they never come back. Who knows what's really going on? So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fix them too. I don't work there anymore. Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation is gradually stabilizing, but fugitives remain at large. Corpse disposal operations have resumed. Packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. The agency has announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. And I can call them in case I don't know about the signs. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Alrighty. I have no clue. You're probably fine. I don't even know where that lady went. I'm just not worried about you. Do you want to have a beer? How many beer do I have? I only have 2. I don't really want to give you all my beer, to be totally honest. Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. Let me check. This is definitely a visitor. They told me the longer you work around visitors, the stranger your aura gets. Let's check another sign. Let's see, because the photo seems like a really foolproof way. Armpits. He's got hair there. That's what it's when you sweat in the suit. I don't feel like that was ever really a particularly good sign. Teeth, ears. It's a normal ear. You're wasting. I'm just gonna shoot him. Yeah, whatever. Don't give a shit. Do you think I care if they're visitors or regular humans? Do you think that's going to impact my decision making whether or not I'm going to shoot them in my house? Don't be silly. I would happily shoot either of them. Do I think the visitors are more or less dangerous? No, I don't. I'm gonna fucking murder anybody I feel like. We need more people. What catastrophe? The outbreak. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere to are impossible. If we don't find out a way to survive, someone else will decide for us. What the fuck is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damned rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist. We dealt with them. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, take that guy and another cultist. Oh, that's not a good sign. I feel like the cultists are going to be mad at us. Oh boy. How fair my flock. God damn it. Yeah, they're alive. What? I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned, no luck. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs? Then you enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft-hearted. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. Only the girl made it out, your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Let's show a photo. Looks clean, sure, but I've buried too many that were actually clean just to buy it like that. Couldn't care less about that photo. I got real shit to handle. You live for now. We'll run a real test later. I'm fine with that. Whatever. I feel like that's the only guy I trust, is the AK-47 guy. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable. A new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign, fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Catastrophic flooding. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of the world. Alright, let's go ahead and dig. Oh, I use all my energy to dig. Fuck yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. Who gives a shit about the visitors at my house? I'm gonna be digging. Oh shit, someone actually lives here. My bad, I thought the place was empty. Do you mind if I crash your build? Been a while since I was around people. Why are you alone? People lump with me with the dregs of society. I ain't even close to being the worst of them. Now I'm slumming it out here alone. Do you steal? You think I'm some kind of thug? I don't raise a hand against my fellow man. Any chance I can crash? Yeah. Oh man, I got stories to tell. I'm okay. I'm gonna look out the window. Could it be your house? You'll lightly meet that lunatic. Fucking great. Next time I see that cultist, I'll just shoot him in the face. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or you're out. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Why not just break the door down? Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They sent me for a reason. But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? Yeah, there's a bunch of people in here. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, are you alone? I'm not alone. Hey, what's up? How's life? Do I know you? You don't remember me? Your voice sounds different. How long ago did you start living here? You've got the wrong address. I guess I did get it wrong. Won't you let me in, please? Yeah, whatever. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's boiling out here, boiling, I tell you. You okay? Feels like my skin's melting, I tell you. May I borrow your shower? Why do you need my bathroom? I don't feel well, I need cold water now. I was a minister. I can make it worth your while. I'll see that you're compensated and well. Huh? Here's something. Coffee. What do you think? Does that sweeten the pot? No, I just don't want you. You're gonna eat all my food and sweat all over my house. I don't even want you inside the house. Aliens don't really care that much. Super sweaty. You can leave. Breaking news. Things keep getting more fucked. Glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Everything is fucked. Several lakes are known to be contaminated with radiation, beginning to evaporate, leading to toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. A new sign for identifying visitors. Rapid pupil movement. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. Okay. Back down to the basement. Time to dig. Yep. Alright. I don't know why I just use my fucking hands to dig. Pet the cat. Pick up the cat. Yes, beautiful. You're so scrunkled. You love it. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's go to sleep, I guess. I'm up every night letting people into my fucking house. This is truly a nightmare. I'm back. If my brother hadn't have been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is? You want to find her? No point looking. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me. She's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door and let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. I told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Show my eyes. Open those damn eyes wider. Quit fucking with me. Alright, still doesn't mean you're safe. You're free to go for now. I don't got time for this shit. Alright, well, best of luck to you. Do you ever dream? Not really. There you go. You're just like everyone else, even when they've got a fever, nothing. Is the sun to blame, or is it something else? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. Come in, I guess. I have no fucking shit. Let's go look out the window again. Every house nearby is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. Whatever happens next, it'll happen to you. Great. Mind if I crash here for a bit? What does your husband do? He works for FEMA. Then the cabbie robbed me blind. Do you work for FEMA? I wish, but no. I'd be real good at sniffing out visitors alongside my man. Yeah. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. I fucking no idea. I just don't even check on my guests. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. Some were identified as visitors. FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition, one moment. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. Barricade your windows, lock your doors, await further instructions, and stay inside. There's something important about my house, and it's not about me. The prophets have told me. Can I not dig this further? Oh, here I can, totally. Yeah, it's good. Miner. Who's there? I thought I heard something, I think. What are you doing under my house? My ears are full of soot and I can't hear a damn thing. What are you down here for? Dig some tunnels to hide from the heat. We found a whole underground network. There used to be more of them. These tunnels go deep. No clue where they at. But forget that because we found something else. Something interesting. There's a hole. Something's going on near it too. A real quiet hum and it never stops. Animals go silent near it. Compasses go nuts. Flashlights can't cut through the dark. One of our guys went in. I stayed up here just in case he needs a hand. If you're thinking about coming down here, steer clear of that hole. We tried digging near it and it nearly brought this whole place down on our heads. Well, clearly, we should just jump into the fucking hole. We should at least find the pathway there. There's another miner over there. What are you doing, puppy? You're so fucking cute. She's just lying down upside down, like, and using both of her hands to, like, grab my foot and just, like, and sleep. She's just holding my foot. I don't really know where to go down here. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I need another day or something to be able to interact with that other guy. Let me try walk around the space a little bit better. I should be able to talk to that other guy. Yeah, I don't have any interactables. Okay then. You wanna hold my hand? You wanna hold my puppet? You like that? Alrighty, well then. I think that guy will come and tell us something again at some point. The guy that told us to get the cat. Thanks for the follow, Kimari. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a nice time. Not as nice as Mr. Scrunkles. You little beautiful guy, you. He always squirms away, but I still love him. There's no time for this today, they say. We do love the squirmy ones. Are you a squirmy one, Kimari? Would you describe yourself as squirmy? No one's coming tonight. Interesting. It must be like the last day or something. I should board him up. Things are only going to get worse from here, but I have to try. Board one up. Nail the windows down? Should I guess. Depends on the situation. How about being underneath the floorboards? I want you inside the house. I don't need to board that one up, okay? You say so. There's no time for this today. What do I have time for? Skrunkle? Skrunkle, we're going to bed, okay? We're going to the bedroom to sleep. Wait, oh, there's another window. Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food stores should last for a month or two. You seal the door. No one will be able to get in now. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating, alien. The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. Yeah, I think that's the ending. Clearly there's multiple endings for this game. If I wanted to get maybe what would be considered a good ending, it would probably have something to do with basement, cellar, hole. Lots of secret ending. We'll see if we come back to this game and try to get other secret endings if you guys liked it. I thought this was an interesting game with good writing. I thought it was fun. Apparently there's 10 different endings. We've unlocked 2 of them. Probably both are considered not the best. I think you're supposed to have multiple playthroughs because we didn't even interact with every single type of possible guest. There's lots of different guests that we didn't even interact with. So we might come back to this and try to get a few more of the endings like we did with the mortuary assistant. We played that a while ago. And yes, Puppy, you're so gorgeous. And your face is so triangular. And we got the true ending of that game as well. Do you have to start all over to try and get another ending? No, you don't actually have to. You have like a save game point. Yes, you're so cute. Who made you this way? Why are you so cute today? But yeah, that's it for today's stream, guys. I'm gonna maybe log back on later and play some H games as well on my private Discord streaming. I might play some Valheim off stream as well today. So if you want to play Valheim, just message me. Maybe a movie night at some point soon, something like that. Puppy is absolutely the cutest. She did get hair on my fucking keyboard just now, though. So I don't know how she floofed out so much hair in just one go. She was saving it up. I'm gonna go and unfloof her and comb that out. I hope you guys have a wonderful sleep if you're up somewhere late. I hope you have a wonderful day if you're up somewhere early. Us people in Australia, we've got lots of time for the rest of the day. So I'll be up and around. But yeah, let me know if you want to do something interesting. I might be available. Who knows? Alrighty, guys. I'll find you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and raid you today. I'm going to raid you out. Let's see who we should raid you out to. Why don't we raid you out to, who have I not raided in a while? Why don't we raid you out to Kaio? I think he's a puppy boy. I hope you guys enjoy puppy boys. I know I do.